going to talk about multiplying by one-digit number. So our first question is multiply 30 by 2. So we can write it as 30 multiplied by 2. This 2 is representing as the two groups here, 1 and 2 group. And this 30 is representing as that each group is having 3 tens. 3 tens. So we can write this 30 as 3 tens as well. So 3 tens. So these 3 tens are going to multiply it by 2. We will just multiply them together. That 2 times is 6. So it will become 6 tens. As you know that we can write 3 tens as 30. So we can also write 6 tens as 60. So 30 multiplied by 2 is equal to 60. Let's move to the next question. Here we are multiplying 40 by 6. Again, these 6 are the number of groups here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are having 6 groups and each group is having 1, 2, 3, and 4 tens. So this 40 multiplied by 60 can also be written as 4 tens multiplied by 6. So we will just multiply the digits together, 4 and 6. So 4 6 times is 24. And this tens will be written as it is. So 24 tens will be equal to 240. So 40 times 6 is equal to 240. Now find each product. The product is called as the answer of the two numbers which are multiplying together. For example, if you are multiplying 2 by call the product of 2 and 3. So we have to find out the product of each number here, each multiplication. So this is 90 multiplied by 2. We all know that we can write this 90 as 9 tens as well. So 9 tens multiplied by 2. So 9 2 times is 18. So it will become 18 tens. And we can also write 18 tens as 180. So 90 multiplied by 2 is equal to 180. Let's move to the next one. It is 60 times 5. So we can also write this 60 as 6 tens multiplied by 5. Now let's multiply the digits together. So 5 times is 30. So it will become 30 tens. So we will write it at 300. We will add 1 0 in the placement of tens. So it will become 300. So 65 times is 300. Now the next one. Okay, so it is 40. This is ones, this is tens. So we can write this 40 as 4 tens. 4 tens multiplied by 3. So 3 and 4, when we multiply them together, we will get 12. So it will become 12 tens. So in the placement of this tens, I can write 0. So 120, it will become 120. So 40 times 3 is equal to 120. Just like this, you can do the last question by yourself. Now there is also another way to multiply the two numbers together, and this method is called as the column method. Column method. Now I will use this method to multiply the next numbers together. So Adam has 4 trays. Let's draw them to find it out that how we will solve this word problem. Adam has 4 trays. So I will just draw 4 trays here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He puts 12 eggs into each tray. So let's write that 12 eggs into each tray. 12 eggs, 12 eggs, and 12 eggs. How many eggs are there in 4 trays? So it is simply that 12 eggs of each tray multiplied by number of trays. So let's use the column method. It is 12 times 4. So this is ones column, this is tens column. So first of all, we will multiply the digits which are present in the ones column. So first I will multiply 4 and 2 together, like 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So I can just simply write this 8 in the ones column right here. Then I will multiply the same 4 with the 1 in the tens column. So 1 4 times, or 4 times 1 is equal to 4. So I will just write 4 in the tens place. So my answer will be 48. So total eggs in 4 trays will be equal to 48. So this is called the column method of multiplication. Now I will use the same column method again to multiply 43 by 3. I will write it 43 times 3. Let's write their ones and place value chart like this, ones and tens. So first I will multiply the ones with the ones, like 3 times 3. It will be equal to 9. So let's write the 9 here, 9. Then I will multiply this 3 by 4 which is present in the tens place. So 3 4 times is 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Now I can never write this 12 all together in the tens place. I will write one digit at the tens place and the other one will go towards the hundreds place. So I will write it like 2 at the tens place and there is hundreds. So I will write my 1 at the hundreds place. So now my answer is 129. Now the next is 25 by 3. We have to multiply them together and find out the product. So let's write that number, that 25 multiplied by 3. So I will just multiply the numbers or the digits which are present in the ones column, and then I will multiply the number digit 3 with the number in the tens column. So first of all, I will multiply the digit 3 which is present in the ones column with number 5 like this. So 5 times 3 will be equal to 15. Now it is 15. The 5 is present in the ones column and the 1, it will be present in the tens column. So 5 will go down and 1 will be carried at the top. So 5, I will write it here in the ones column and this 1 will be taken as a carry in the tens column. So plus 1, it is a carry now. Now add and multiply this 3 by 2. So 3 times 2 is equal to 6. This 6 plus the carry that we have now. I will add this carry with this 6. I will get 7. So in the tens place, I will write 7. So 25 times 3 is equal to 75. I hope that you can do these questions by yourself now. Now it is the same thing, that find the product of each pair of a number. And the top one, these are very easy, just like the first method we have done. It is 70, so I can simply write it that it is 7 tenths multiplied by 6. So 6 7 times is equal to 42. And 40, this tens will be written as it is. So it is 42 tens. In the place of this tens, I will put a 0. So it will become 420. So my answer here will be 420. This is a product of 70 and 6. Now let's do the second one. It is 80 and 9. We have to find out their product. So 80 can be written as 8 tenths multiplied by 9. So 8 and 9, I will multiply them together. So 8 9 times is 72, and tens will be written as it is. So it will become 720. So the product of 80 and 9, it is 720. It is called as a product. Now the C and D part, you can do it with the column method. So let's do the first one. 75 multiply, 74 and 5, we have to find out their product. So let's write them down. That's 74 times 5. So first, I will multiply this 5 by 4. So 5 times 4 is equal to 20. This 0 will go down and 2 will be taken as a carry. So I will write 0 here, and this 2 will go at the top. I will just put a addition sign with 2 or carry because we have to add it. So the next one is 5 7 times. So 5 times 7 is equal to 35. Now there is a carry. We also have a carry. I will just add this carry with 35. I will get 37. We already have 0 at the ones place, and now the tens place is empty only. So I will put my 7 at the tens place, and this 3 will go towards the hundreds place. So this 7 at the tens place and 3 will go over here to the hundreds place. So my answer is 370. So the product of 74 and 5 is equal to 370. The same we will do with the D part. Now let's move to the word problem. Another word problem. Joanne bought 6 storybooks at the cost of $27 each. How much did she pay altogether? So basically, what you will do, you will take that how many books she bought, and you will multiply the number of books with the price of each book. So let's use the column method again. I will write 27 and multiply it with the total number of storybooks that she bought. So again, I will multiply my 6 with 7. So 6 times 7 is equal to 42. Now, this 2 will go down and the 4 will be taken as a carry. So I will write 2 at the ones place and the 4 will be taken as a carry at the tens place. Now, the next one is, I will multiply the same 6 with 2 at the tens place. So 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Now look that we also have a carry, so I will just add this carry into 12. I will get 16. Now, this 16, we already have 2 at the ones place. Now, this 6 will be placed at the tens place, and this 1 will go over to the hundreds place. So it is 6 and 1. So my answer will be 162. Now the answer is not complete. Why? Because we have to tell that how much did she pay altogether. So it means that it is about money. We can't just write out the figure here, that 162. We must have to put a sign of dollars, that she has to pay $162. Now this one is that a pair of slippers cost $13. A pair of shoes cost 5 times as much as the pair of slippers. How much does the pair of shoes cost? So basically, if the slippers cost $13 and the shoes cost 5 times more as that of this pair of slippers. So 5 times, we always write it like that, 5 times more. So I will multiply them together to find out that how much does the pair of shoes cost. So I will again write my column method 13 multiplied by 5. So 3 5 times is 15. I will write 5 here and 1 will be carried at the top of the tens place. Now I will multiply my 5 with 1. So 5 1 times is 5 and this 1 will be added together, so it will become 6. So how much does a pair of shoes cost? It costs $65. $65. Now the last question of this exercise, complete. Now a multiplication column method has been given to you and some of the boxes you have to fill. So in the first one, 2 how many times is 8 or any number which ends with 8. It can be 18, either it can be 8 or it can be 18 or 28. So any number which is ending with 8 or 18, ending with 8, it could be 8, 18 or 28. So the more nearest one is 8. As we all know that 2 times 4 is equal to 8. So I can simply put here that 2 4 times is 8. And this 2 3 times is 6. Now the second question, it is 5 and everything is blank then. So what we have to do, we can just put any number of our choice, any digit of our choice. So let's put the simplest one here, that 2 and like 3. So 3 2 times is 6. First, I will multiply these two together. 3 2 times is 6. And then I will multiply the same 3 with 5. 3 5 times is 15.